The Diddy drama just keeps getting messier, and Diddy's son Christian is now front and center in the latest courtroom chaos. And it's looking like he's ready to snitch on his own dad. Christian's already dealing with an SA lawsuit of his own, and word on the street is that he's not trying to go down with Diddy. Apparently, Christian is considering flipping on his dad and accusing him of forcing him to commit crimes, but wait, it gets even wilder. There's talk that Christian is also threatening none other than Diddy's longtime friend Jay-Z, claiming he'll spill all his dirty secrets if Jay doesn't step in and help him avoid prison. The Diddy drama just keeps spiraling, and now Diddy's son, Christian, is right in the middle of the madness, making headlines with some serious allegations. Christian's already facing a lawsuit of his own related to sexual assault, but it seems he's ready to go even further. Word on the street is that Christian might flip on his own father, accusing Diddy of forcing him to commit crimes. It's a wild twist, and things are looking like they could get even messier. But that's not all. Christian is reportedly making threats against Diddy's longtime friend, Jay-Z. Sources say he's trying to leverage Jay-Z's influence to help him avoid prison, suggesting that he'll spill all of Jay's dirty secrets if he doesn't get the help he wants. It's shaping up to be a full-blown crisis for everyone involved. Christian's behavior hasn't been exactly low-key either. Just a few months ago, he dropped a diss track that seemed to taunt the authorities, making it clear he's not afraid of stirring up trouble. Now, with the stakes higher than ever, it looks like the whole situation is unraveling fast, and no one associated with Diddy seems safe from the fallout. You said. Forgot to raid another house next door, however. It looks like now Christian is ready to take things to a whole new level by exposing the infamous footage in exchange for his own freedom. Christian is lashing out, and it's clear that without Diddy around, things are spiraling out of control in the Combs family. These kids are breaking free of their dad's grip, but let's be real, fans are saying Christian is still a grown man, and if he's committed any crimes, he needs to be held accountable just like Diddy. But who knows, Christian might actually turn on Diddy. And if he's really about to drop some bombshell footage, we might see some of Diddy's celeb friends go down with him. The whole thing is just getting crazier by the minute, so stay tuned because there's a lot to unpack with this one. So in case you missed it, Christian Combs, aka King Combs, has been out here acting recklessly ever since the feds raided Diddy's houses back in March. Instead of laying low, Christian decided to stir the pot by dropping a diss track called Pickade, where he's straight up taunting the feds and calling out industry folks like 50 Cent for switching up on his dad. In the track, Christian came to his dad's defense and even threw shade at the feds, suggesting that when they raided the house they missed the one right next door, which apparently is also owned by Diddy, but that's not all. Christian also took shots at his dad's so-called industry friends who turned their backs on him, rapping "Don't bust no U-turns cause we ain't forgetting is," and to all the y'all that switched suck my D. He didn't stop there though, he went direct at 50 Cent, saying when all they had was 50 cents, saying when all they had was 50 who put this city on the map. Stop lying, Pop's been hated on by many men and that's fine. They're going to try to stop these MMs and they're going to die. Trying pull up to the south side we locked, and we got ties. Don't give an F about no blogs cause we really outside. But it gets even messier. Christian decided to mock the feds too, bragging about how they didn't check the other house Diddy owns next door to the mansion that got raided. He raps when those Fetty boys ran in both. Christian Combs, aka King Combs, is taking things to a whole new level, and the drama surrounding him just keeps escalating. After the feds raided his dad Diddy's homes back in March, Christian didn't go quiet. Instead, he dropped a diss track called Pickade that was filled with bold taunts and defiance. Rather than laying low or staying out of the spotlight, Christian stirred the pot by calling out the feds and industry figures who turned their backs on Diddy. In the track, Christian not only defends his father but throws shade at people like 50 Cent, who he accuses of switching sides. He raps, "Don't bust no U-turns, cause we ain't forgetting it," referring to those who've betrayed Diddy. He also directly calls out 50 Cent with lines like, "When all they had was 50, who put this city on the map." Stop lying, Christian goes on to say, Pop's been hated on by many men, and that's fine. They're going to try to stop these MMS, and they're going to die trying. The track also includes threats like "pull up to the south side, we locked," and we got ties, signaling that Christian's not backing down from anyone. But it gets even messier. Christian also mocks the feds for missing a property next door to Diddy's mansion during the raid, suggesting that they didn't do their homework. He raps, "When those Fetty boys ran in both." implying that they failed to check the second house that Diddy owns, further hinting at his defiance and unwillingness to stay quiet. Now, with all this chaos unfolding, Christian seems ready to take things even further. Word on the street is that he's threatening to expose explosive footage in exchange for his own freedom, potentially bringing even more trouble for his dad and their circle. Fans are divided while some argue Christian is still a grown man and should be held accountable for his actions. Others believe he might flip on Diddy entirely, dropping bombshells that could take down a whole group of celebrities. The situation is spiraling out of control, and it looks like the Combs family drama is far from over. Stay tuned, there's a lot to unpack here, and it's only getting messier by the minute. Of our cribs, too bad they don't know we bought the one next door because that was the one they missed. Well, the feds definitely caught on to Christian's little diss track because just days after he dropped it, CNN hit us with that bombshell. Hotel surveillance video of Diddy putting his on Cassie. The footage is from 2016, and it backs up some of the allegations Cassie made in her November lawsuit against Diddy. Now, this video was probably going to surface eventually, but the timing was interesting, especially after Christian decided to taunt the feds with that diss track. And according to Diddy's ex-bodyguard G-Deal, who's got law enforcement background, this was the feds clapping back at Christian's little stunt. So fast forward to now, and Diddy is behind bars awaiting trial for exing crimes. But Diddy's not the only one in the Combs family dealing with legal drama, because Christian's got his own serious say lawsuit to worry about too. So Christian's legal troubles kicked off back in February when producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones filed a lawsuit against Diddy, and Christian got dragged into it too. Lil Rod claimed he had irrefutable evidence that Christian was involved in supplying a woman with substances and saying, and while Lil Rod didn't spill all the details right away, he did tease in a footnote that a formal complaint was coming soon, and Lil Rod wasn't just talking for